Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, a little bit of something special. I haven't got to do this in quite a while. Get to cast some Brazilian CS. Quite a while, at least for ESEA. As just the weekend before last, I was casting Pain Gaming. They came up for Esports Arena. One of the higher tier Brazilian teams. Some up-and-comers, if I might say. And a month before that, I got to cast Immortals and LG. And Core Esports, another name I've heard in the whispers of the wind, looking very strong, already 6-0 in this 25th season of ESEA Open. So immediately starting strong, although Fish and Chips not far behind, currently 4-2 this season. Core Esports, they're going to pick up the knife round here on Cobblestone. They're going to like to start on the CT side. They're going to be buying on up, we'll see shortly. But quickly, I'm going to go down the rosters. We've got PBF, NKZAJ, who I'm just going to call NK this cast, because that's a mouthful. Psycool, Kogu, and RCF. Over on the side of Fish and Chips, we've got Jake Pierce, Obliterator, Rollin, Hunter, and Mosef. Currently, they've got a 2-3 split, but actually, one of those players over there on long's going to start things off. That's NKZAJ, who's already got 3 kills. Can he line up the 4th? He's already done some damage, taken some himself. He's going to have to back up to reload. Mosef is going to chase him down, get at least 1 frag back. Meanwhile, Kogu's going to spot one over there by drop down. And after that, gets himself a second, so it's all up to Mosef. He's got 1:20 left, the bomb, but he's going up against 4 players, 3 with armor. And PBF picked up that P250 as well. Currently headed over towards the B bomb site, where Kogu's currently holding things down all alone, while the rest of his teammates are already hunting this last player down. They are looking aggressive, which is what I like to see. That's why I like Brazilian CS so much. It's very aggressive. It still has a lot of, it's methodical CS, but it's a little bit looser with a lot more aggression. It's kind of like Sweden was a couple years ago. Anyways, RCF, he's going to get the flank through. Mosef couldn't creep out and spot anybody before he was put down, so Core Esports is going to keep 4 alive going into the next round. Fish and Chips, no bomb plant, only 1 kill. Something tells me it's going to be full save this round. Meanwhile, Core Esports are going to pick up MP9, UMP, 3 M4s, load up on utility, and go hunting with those SMGs. One of them being taken to drop down, of course. They're going to have an early molly to ward off any quick aggression. Meanwhile, Kogu, he's on long this time. He's going to spot out 1 player, maybe even a second. Might have seen a pixel or 2 right there behind the pillar, but he's going to take a little bit of information he got back on up. Smart flash over the middle in case anyone was already pushing through doors, and he's going to put himself over at double doors as well. Keep an eye there on mid. Well, looks like Jake Pierce was set to go make some noise over there towards B. Meanwhile, 2 of his teammates have pushed up through mid and are getting a little bit of danger control as well, while Jake Pierce takes a peek, narrowly avoids being spotted out by NK. He's going to throw some blind fire over there anyways. Meanwhile, Kogu, he's here on site, sees 2 pass. RCF, Kogu's going to get the first RCF, answers back with 2 quick ones, spots the 3rd player, heavily damaged up. USP's going to finish it off. Jake Pierce got the sole kill. So Fish and Chips go down 2-0, which is actually the same count as their frag number currently. They're going to have to step it up, but they're going to have to wait 1 more round to do so. Once again, no bomb plant, only 1 kill. 2 rounds together. Core Esports, they're actually going to toss away those SMGs. At least one of them, buying up an M4. And Psycool, did he pick up anything? He did not. Interesting. I'm pretty sure there was an SMG on the ground back at spawn for him. I'd go look right now, but Kogu, he's getting aggressive up top, while PBF, he's peeking down mid. He spots out 1, 2, make that 4, and he only gets 3 kills? Sorry, only 3 kills. It's like we expect so much more. There we go. There's the 4th. He peeks 1 back in. Mosef, going to be the last one alive, has the bomb, and he's hightailing it over towards the B bomb site, where RCF is here. Just going to try and stop this bomb plant. No extra money for you. 3-0. Amazing start. Just losing 1 player around. That shows just how good this team is. But Fish and Chips, they're finally going to have the buy behind them, but Rollin only going to be able to pick up a scout, not enough for the AWP, so he's going to get a little bit more utility with that. It's the only silver lining for Fish and Chips. We're going to see another big B stack. Kogu going to be holding down the fort here on A, and actually he's going to get spotted out as he goes to take that peek. Meanwhile, speaking of peeks, PBF, he gets one flashed in by his teammates. He's going to take down Jake Pierce. That'll slow things down for the side of Fish and Chips. And now they're stacking a couple players over here near drop down. I'm curious if they're going to be brave enough to go for the boost. And it does indeed look like they are going for that. Smoke is going to push Obliterator back, which is perfect because now they can get that boost up there. But it looks like they have decided against it. Maybe some footsteps were heard. They're going to hightail it back on towards E-Box and hold off for a moment. As it does look like Obliterator. There's one other player there. Back him up. Meanwhile, getting a little bit more map control over on the A side of things. But here it comes. Here comes the boost, waiting for that molly to go down. Obliterator, not spotted out, I believe. But PBF is going to back on up. Kind of selling a fake boost right now. 50 seconds left on the clock. Two players are up long for Fish and Chips. It's Kogu on site. He had a great start last time they piled in. Can he do the same again? He's going to answer right back with the Molotov after that smoke's put down. But it doesn't look like Fish and Chips are going to be pushing this anytime soon. They were kind of backing off even before that molly popped. They are waiting, everybody though, they're waiting for this rotation to come in. Mosef finally down there at mid. Kogu's going to wrap around, tuck himself behind platform, but it's RCF going to push that smoke right as it fades, gets one quick kill, easy. That's Hunter to go down. Mosef trying to peek on out here. Interesting to have the knife out there as there are two players pushing through door right now. And Kogu, his hiding spot was not found. He's going to get the easy kill there on Obliterator with his back turn. Kogu's going to get the follow-up on it. And now it's up to Mosef. This round, Fish and Chips can't even get a single kill. Really, Core Esports, clean round. They're going to start building up that bank at the start of the round. Two players already sitting on 10k. Meanwhile, Fish and Chips, they're going to be on 4-spot pistols, maybe armor to go with it, depending on how much they want to save for the next rifle round. Looks like only one player on armor, so we've got the Riot Boss over there on Rollin. Tech-9s, Deagles, P250s bought up. Meanwhile, looks like Kogu, actually. He's going to throw away one of those M4s just to get himself that AWP. And Cycle, RCF also picked themselves up some AKs in the previous round, so a little bit of an upgrade for them as well. And it already looks like Guerrilla Core Esports starting to get aggressive, holding very close on up. Probably waiting for that smoke to fade before they start peeking on in. Meanwhile, Cycle, he's going to have a tough gig here. As Flashbang comes in, he spots the legs of one. Here's many more. And they are going to be piling on in towards that A-bomb site, or B-bomb site anytime now. RCF will be the first point of contact, spots the first one, sprays down two. Beautiful shot, gets himself a third as well. Might not be all that impressive because of the lack of armor on four of those players. But once again, very clean round, only losing RCF in the process. They can buy him up easily as he's on 12.65k. Really quickly, I know it's just an eco round, but why not look at the spray down by RCF? It was solid. Coming on in right here. Post up. Perfect position. Shoots right through the flower pot. Nearly got himself the fourth as well, but it was cleaned up by one of his teammates. So, buy is back for Fish and Chips. They've even got themselves an AWP. That's going to be Jake Pierce carrying that. Guerrilla Core holding a bit further back this round, knowing that they would be back on the buy after that save last round. But it does look like one of those players on the east side is peeking down drop down, but they're kind of poising up for a boost right now. Cycle going to be putting PBF. Oh, it's going to get caught out by Obliterator. Goes down to 1 HP, so that headshot was grabbed. Just wasn't enough with the M4 and the helmet. So he's going to tuck himself back, and for the first time this map, Fish and Chips have player advantage, although really only by 1 hit point or so. Footsteps made there. RCF's been boosted up as well. This is so brave after losing a player, but that's what you do on the CT side. And no one is watching the flank. Here are 3 easy kills for him, but no, RCF somehow goes down right there to Hunter. That looked like it was perfect for him. Maybe a little bit too much of trigger discipline there. Cycle is actually getting sprayed up by his own teammate. He's going to get 1 kill before he goes down. RCF doing a little bit of damage there, but NK, he's here for 2 quick ones. Actually, Kogu grabbed one of those with that AWP. So now it's going to be a 2v2 to try and take this site. Bomb has been dropped, not quite in the hands of the counter-terrorists, but just far enough out of Fish and Chips to make this difficult. Op shot was missed there by Jake Pierce, and NK ZAJ is going to make that look easy. Is he going to grab a second AWP? So far, just the AK. So, Guerrilla Core Esports starting off strong, 6-0. Not quite ready to get greedy and go for the double op setup here. No, after that, full loss bonus built up. Fish and Chips can get back on the buy. I believe they'd be missing the AK, or sorry, the AWP. Yeah, it doesn't look like they want to buy up. They had enough to shuffle it around if Hunter dropped it, but he would have been lacking utility on the AK buy. He didn't look so hot anyways on the side of Fish and Chips, but it's looking good now for Kogu as he takes out Obliterator with another quick peek out towards long A. This is why I wanted to see this team. I had heard good things about them, never got to see him play. But I can see what people are talking about him now. EBF, he's getting aggressive, even when you're one man up against rifles and you know it. Core Esports having no respect for fish and chips right now. Just putting their foot down firmly and even pushing a bit past where they set it, because they are getting aggro in all the rounds they don't need to. And once again, it looked like they might be getting so aggressive to go put another player up there and boost. For now, minute 5 left in the round. Already up 2 players. I don't think they need to get that greedy. Ogu's going to be pushed back. Nice shot there by Hunter. It's going to open up that bomb site. Though RCF holding close to doors. He's going to molly that out, slow it down again. And as you can see on the mini-map, actually, I'll blow that up for you. Bombs all the way back close to T-spawn, where Jake Pierce looks like he's going to go try and get that right now. But having that with them after the opening pick would have been really nice, because they probably could have got at least a bomb plant out of this. Now they're going to be in tough position 3v4 to even get a plant out. 35 seconds left. The bomb not even picked up yet. Jake Pierce just kind of hovering close to it, staring at it awkwardly while his teammates push up. That flash is going to give away PBF's location, but it doesn't matter because RCF is checking that angle, playing off of each other quite well on the side of Guerrilla Core. Bomb finally picked up, 20 seconds left to plant. One player already on site though. That's Rollin. His position of RCF is known. Rollin's going to get that kill. Really quickly, though, EBF is going to answer that one right on back. It's all up to Rollin now. 8 seconds left. He's been spotted out. Misses his shot. And they're going to repeat from the opposite side. NK is going to get that kill. Guerrilla Core Esports continue undefeated into this first half of Cobblestone. So after that round, I think Fish and Chips going to be watching behind them at all points now. That's twice they've been flanked. I think it was the second they've been boosted. They caught it out the first time. But Guerrilla Core Esports clearly not respecting any map territory. As you can see, EBF is already going up again, although this time looks like he's going to hold hay bales. NK, he's been pushed off of mid, holding that door angle. So now it's going to be up to PBF. He hears the footsteps going, and they're not checking behind him. He's going to spot one. Can't quite get a second, though. Does a bit of damage on top of it. NK is going to finish that off. And now Molotov's going to come in. It's going to slow them down. RCF lines up the shot. Can't get it, though. NK gets one before he's traded up. No, that's Ogu who goes down before NK. Now it's going to actually be man adventure Fish and Chips. Cycle has full health, though. He's going up against 2 of these AKs. Makes some noise over there at Vents. Has a flashbang and a kit to work with, so plenty of time. May have made a footstep right there, but it probably was further enough away where this is not going to be expected. But now he's been spotted out. Given his position away, Mosef in a good position to take advantage of this. Will he expected, though? Cool. It does look like he is. Going to put himself behind Truck. It's going to allow him to get back to this corner where he's going to spot at the top of this player's head. Immediately, he's going to get that kill. Follows it up with a beautiful kill there onto Obliterator. This Brazilian team looking so strong. Psycho's going to pick that up with seconds to spare. Might even have enough time to recover an AWP. Let's take a look at that clutch again. Yeah, this is just after Psycho was spotted over there towards mid. Interestingly enough, Mosef was playing it really safe. Actually, no, it was Obliterator playing it safe. Didn't even peek on out. Solid stuff right there. Just when you thought they might have their foot in the door, might be able to put a round on the board, Fish and Chips let it fall through their fingers in a 1v2. It looks like they might be playing a little bit fast right now. 5 players pushing on up. You know, a 6th player might even things out right now for Fish and Chips. This is looking dire for them. Especially after that, Jake Pierce goes down, trying to grab the AWP. They are going to get it, and they're going to get winged through the door. Takes Obliterator down to 5 HP, and we're going to see a Bogdan. Or actually, that's a reverse Bogdan. Steele was right. Rollin gets thrown the op with that 100 HP. And now look at this. Even a man up, EBF is like, just go peek on in. I winged one of them. Let's see what NKZAJ can do. He's going to tuck himself right next to the smoke, wait for it to fade. Flashbang's going to come in from the opposite team. That's going to give away player position. And actually does look like they've made it through drop down alive for the first time ever this map. Cycle. He's lined up to get the frag, but he's going to be pushed out. Now he's going to push right back in. Can't get it, though. Aim was thrown off by the movement. Obliterator spots out one more after getting the initial kill. That's RCF, though, to answer it right on back. Man advantage back in the hands of Guerrilla Core Esports. One more player was tagged through the wall. Ogu finishes it off, and now it's Rollin with the AWP. Actually, PBF, we haven't seen him miss one yet. He's actually a little bit irritated himself, as you can see, chasing the frag on in with the USP. And now Rollin's just tucking himself in a corner with 30 seconds left. Probably little chance of a bomb plant. Probably going to take this time to wonder exactly what his team should do. You can take this 30 seconds as a timeout for the next round, but then... Oh, he missed! No, he got it! Somehow he got that frag. So that'll be a silver lining. Rollin will get a little bit of extra money, but they're trying to answer it back right now. He's going to get two! He's going to get two! Alright, now Gorilla Core Esports don't even care if they lose the round. They're going to keep this one player hidden away for the next 3 seconds, and then probably kill him after the round timer ends. There it is. Footsteps are heard, and oh my god! So, Rollin got himself 2 knife kills, and then followed it up with that. Hold on, let's just take a look at the first one. I think I've got these all lined up. As you can see, you couldn't hear it because the replay doesn't have sound, but hit the first one, I think, but barely. And then there was the second one. Hold on up. I want to see that flick shot. Do we have enough time? They're playing fast. No, we gotta get right back in it. Right back in it. They're already getting aggressive. They lost 4 players last round on their own volition. Gorilla Core Esports just gonna get aggressive again. Kogu peeks one, gets the kill. Rollin falls. Getting chased though. Hunter is gonna answer that one back. That's gonna open up the A bomb site for a little while. But PBF already in connector, quick on the rotation. They've even got NK to back him on up. You know, Hunter's going to reposition himself over there at long A. And bomb dropped back by B. Halls, where Obliterator actually just did get a kill on the Cycle. I think he may have been boosted up. Couldn't look at the minimap fast enough, so we'll never know unless we watch the VOD. So 2 players from the terrorist side of Fish and Chips. They are post over at long. PBF taking that platform corner. 1 player to support, currently watching connectors, so they're split up. This is the best chance that Fish and Chips actually has to get, you know, a second bomb plant for the map. That's right, just 1? Yep, just 1. They have had 1 bomb plant. PBF, flashbangs come in, that's going to draw NK over. Going to have 1 player close at door to fight him. But will they check this corner again? They were already haunted by it earlier, and they are. Jake Pierce has it lined up. He's going to get the frag. Now it's going to be a 2v4. Make that a 1v4. It's all up to RCF to keep this undefeated streak going. Has a kit, has 1 nade. What kind of damage can he do with it? Even getting some of these rifles out of their hands, you can see their economy is so low. Even if they win this round, it's going to be a difficult buy. Going on into round number 11. RCF gets himself in safely. No one actually watching this angle, strangely enough, but Mosef keeping an eye on fence, so he's going to be able to get up close and personal, which is exactly what you want with this M4. Don't have that 1-tap potential you have. There's 1. He lets the player run right by him, and then his aim falters him. So tried to be a little bit sneaky there. Didn't quite work out. Maybe he's going for the ninja. Maybe just want to get some more information on where those players were. Anyways, that is going to allow Fish and Chips to put 1 round on the board, so, you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel for them. You know, let's go back really quickly. I want to see this amazing flick by Rollin when Kogu was trying to go for the knife. Once again, a post-round plant. As you can see, made all the noise in the world, but just beautiful, like point-blank no-scoper. Quick scope, couldn't really tell. Pretty much the same thing. So, winning that round, keeping all those players alive, they are able to get the full buy in Gorilla Core Esports. You would have thought they would have had more money, but after throwing away 4 players, actually all 5 players in 2 rounds ago, bank was a little bit broken, so they're going to have an AWP, Swag 7, Deagle, UMP, and an M4. Just a little sprinkling of everything in there. Once again, Kogu, he's getting aggressive. Somehow, not a single shot was landed on him until Hunter got the chase down. So he's going to drop that again, but EBF has a Deagle. That's basically an op. And now he's picked up the AWP as well. And I just noticed this. Fish and Chips went double op setup on the terrorist side, which is something I'd only approve of like 3 or 4 teams in the top tier Pro Division doing. So let's see if it'll work out for them. They haven't looked too hot with them so far, except for that 1 no-scope by Rollin. In a round they lost, I should add. But Jake Pierce going to smoke that off. It's going to call in an early rotation, but right now it looks like players are going to be pushing down drop down for the terrorist side as well, because noise was made. Bomb is still back there in T-Halls. Cycle holding close E-box with this. Looks like he's going to be first point of contact, but right now we actually have some Jake Pierce out here. Auto Director couldn't catch it, but I could. 2 players here. Will he suspect it? That's going to draw his attention over there. Meanwhile, the peek comes through. Cycle's going to get that frag over there by E-box. Jake Pierce misses all 3 shots. NK is going to put him on down. Rollin will finally get an op shot off in a round that matters, but he's quickly going to be answered back by RCF. Gets 2 quick frags, and immediately Fish and Chips going to be kind of reset. They had enough money built up, so they can force buy in this round if they'd like to. Meanwhile, Guerrilla Core Esports, even on the shoddy bye, I think they kept 3 players alive that round. 3 players alive. Look at that. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about. Looks like a fast play here from the terrorist side. They've only tried this round number 1 before they were shot down. There's a 3-stack over here as well. Meanwhile, 2 more players over by A, but they've already peeked up, got aggressive, so now Guerrilla Core know this is a full-fledged B play. They're going to back up a little bit, play slightly past behind rocks. RCF's going to get the initial kill, and then there was NK who did a fair bit of damage across 3 players, but Jake Pierce does get that frag. RCF finishes off 1, they go for the plant. RCF nearly stops it, so they will get 1 bomb plant at the very least. Hunter and Rollin actually follow it up. But Psycho is there, puts him down. Now it's all through Rollin. Position given away with a beautiful crisp 180 by Psycho. We're going to be seeing that on the replay momentarily, because Guerrilla Core Esports is going to pick that round up as well. Kogu even finds an AWP to salvage for the next round to keep their bank just as beautiful as it can be. Now let's see this RCF. As you can see, did a lot of damage, followed up on the damage as well. Nearly looked like Fish and Chips could have brought that round back to, but it was all up to Cycle. That 180, so nice. That really should have been a kill for Fish and Chips, but it does look like they might be a little antsy when they're, 1 round up against the 11 of Guerrilla Core Esports. And look at this, already getting aggressive. Here comes Kogu, has the AWP. Spots a little bit wide. Will his shoulder peek? Rollin might be able to spot this one out. Where's Rollin Cam? There it is. Spots the shoulder. Kogu's going to miss the shots. There we go. Opening frag for Fish and Chips. That'll help open up the A side. EBF is here to answer it right on back. Doesn't spot anyone else. He's going to back up. And meanwhile, finally, Fish and Chips apply pressure in 2 different places at the same time. But immediately, NK shuts it down, takes Jake Pierce out. It's going to leave 3 players alive for Fish and Chips to the 4 of Guerrilla Core Esports. And look at this. PBF already looks like he's going to get aggressive. Wants to go hunting that player, Rollin. He's all the way backpedaled to sidewalk. Has to go meet up with his teammates soon. Meanwhile, Mosef inches away from Psycool. Will the barrel spot? Mosef still has not made a sound. Seems like Psycho has a read on this, though. Molotov definitely going to give it up. Psycho will be safe from that molly spreading. So Mosef might think he's safe right now, but no, he takes the peek. Answered right back by Psycho. Into the duel, 9 bullets left in the magazines. Already taken him down to 63. Gets caught with a nade in his hand, but still somehow comes out on top. Psycho, cool and collected. RCF going to come in to show some support. Takes him out. Meanwhile, PBF gets the last frag there onto the mid area of Cobblestone. 12-1. Going in around number 14. Fish and Chips. You need to get a couple more rounds on the board. I'd say 3 minimum if you want to even do like the Hail Mary comeback. It's going to be difficult though. Fish and Chips. Only armor and tech 9s. 5 flashbangs. Make that 4. They're going to throw one of those out early. No, that's 5. Look, I counted that perfectly. But immediately, EBF pushing through his smoke, lets 3 players pass him. Ogu's going to make it even more difficult because he got one from the other side of the smoke. Now, EBF gets let in for free. Ogu even got one more with the pistol before he's put down, and they'll never expect this. It's Ogre. That's all she wrote. Pierce, he got tagged on his way to peak B as well. He's at 19 hit points. 1v3. No utility, no bomb. Although, who needs utility and a bomb to win around? You have a Tech 9. Pistols don't need a nerf. So now, 1v2. RCF and NK are just posted up, waiting at the A-bomb site, calm and collected. We're going to be on the Pierce cam because he has picked himself up an AWP. He's been one of 2 players to purchase it up on the Fish and Chip side. He's going to have to hit every single shot he fires, though. And he has an opportunity now because that second player on the A-bomb site went to go hold connector, leaving NK all alone. And Jake, with 38 seconds left, he's made some noise, and I believe that's been heard. Yep, that's been heard. NK just did that turn. Really make sure he knows where it's coming from. He can hold this angle, and before NK even gets shown a barrel, RCF runs on over because it was communicated. So Guerrilla Core Esports, they play positionally well. They play off each other well, communication-wise. They get aggressive on every round, which actually, most people would criticize, but hey, I fucking love that shit. Give me more of that. You gotta have somebody remind you of Old Fanatic, and I don't have Slack muted. Amateur caster. But, professional opera there as Kogu gets the initial kill onto Rollin, and they're going to do a little bit of nade damage as well onto Mosef. Meanwhile, apparently one kill isn't enough to get aggressive off of. RCF, he's going to go push in right now. Look at that, he's got NK right behind him. EBF looked like he wanted to go soon. That smoke might give it away. It was just farther away enough. Actually, no one was positioned to see. Anyways, no one's even watching that close angle. So RCF got in here for free. Jake Pierce is probably like, no, it's clear, because I'm looking over the smoke and didn't see anything. Time will tell, and we have 1:05 for them to work with. Bomb is rotating back to T-spawn. That seems like a wise investment. Obliterator peeks up mid, gets punished for it. Mosef is going to peek up top. Does a little bit of damage there. Took NK down to 66. And Jake Pierce, actually, RCF was retreating on that flank. He's going to get one kill to make it slightly more possible. 3v4. Plenty of damage done, especially after that nade comes through in a drop down. Molotov as well. That'll clear out E-Box, but it's Cycle is holding up close, but Hunter's going to get that frag. So now, brought down in even player numbers. EBF, he's going to get that one, though. Follows it up with a second. And just when you think, for like the third or fourth time this map, the Fish and Chips had a hope. 25 seconds left. Bomb dropped all the way over by doors. And Jake Pierce has to go 1v3 with an op, and they pull out the knife on him on NK! The full disrespect play. I love these guys. They remind me of old Fnatic. I don't know if I've said that already, but yeah, I've said that at least once. Oh, I love these guys. This might be my new favorite team. If Virtus Pro and Fnatic can't win matches, I'll just watch Core Esports. Look at this. Jake Pierce had no idea, and it even caught me off guard, because I didn't check the minimap. Oh my god. What a way to end that round. 14-1. Fish and Chips going to be going over towards the CT side. What do you say? What do you say to each other as a team when you're down 14-1? A team's treating you with no respect, knifing you at every opportunity, throwing away 4 players to go for a knife. You know what you say? Pretty much nothing, because that halftime lasted about 35 seconds. So I think someone just went to go get, crack themselves open a cold one, so they can start celebrating early with the boys. Fish and Chips. Welp, it's time to uninstall. Thank you, Uristers. There's something you say. So, Fish and Chips pretty much have to win this pistol round and every single other one, with 1 round slippage. 1 round wiggle room. And right now, Rollin, he went to go peek up mid fast, but I think he may have heard some footsteps, because all 5 players pushing on in. He's immediately tagged down. 1 player's on truck, and there's already 3 players here. Hunter's going to get the first kill. Answered back by Kogu. Jake Pierce trading it out immediately with PBF. So 3-3 for this take. Already 1 player on the bomb site. Bomb has been dropped. 1 player's close. Position spotted out, but Jake Pierce can't hit a shot for the life of him. Literally, he goes down. RCF is here. Had an opportunity to go for the knife. I'm surprised they didn't. Mosef is going to get that kill, bring it back to a 2v2. Kogu spots out 1, tags him up slightly, spots out the second, gets the insta headshot, all up to Obliterator now. Can't do it! Kogu gets himself a 3rd kill that round. Guerrilla Core Esports on match point. Fish and Chips are going to be able to get armor and upgraded pistols at most. Oh. Nobody likes watching a stomp, nobody likes casting a stomp, but I gotta say, this is my favorite one so far, just because of the way the Guerrilla Core Esports are playing this. Biased caster, I know. And Guerrilla Core, looks like, the fast A rush worked. How about a fast B rush? NK opens it up with the Mac 10 while falling. Follows it up with EBF's Mac 10. He gets himself a 2 for actually, and it looks like this might be over. Rollin, Hunter, they are going to get themselves 1. Rollin actually has his back to a player right now. Doesn't even notice. Just let Hunter die right there. So, Rollin, before I even had a chance to make it seem like anything had happened, 16-1, Guerrilla Core Esports to take it. I love this team. I'm going to be following them as much as possible now. This might be my new favorite team. What do you say to that? I got a few pointers. Okay, if you're watching the VOD, Fish and Chips, always keep eyes on your flank, especially after the 3rd time that it's happened. Just always. Even if you think no one could ever be there, just watch it. And take timeouts. There's a good one. Hey, you think around like round 5 when you got 2, I think they got 3 kills by round 5. That's about the time you take a timeout. Maybe you get your full buy then, which they did, then they lost 2 more. Maybe you take a timeout on that next pistol round, have a throwaway round, and get just timeouts. They're there for a reason, and that's to, A, talk things down, cool off, slow down the momentum. There's 3 easy reasons you have those. So those are my pro tips to stop a 16-1. Maybe next time, 16-2 for fish and chips. Yeah. So that'll be it for me for now. Although, let me